guys, it's Alyssa. I am wanting to show you a tour of Rio's bedroom, which is a Montessori inspired toddler room. I have loved his room from day one when it was a nursery. I originally had all these like beautiful images of these like insane wonderful nurseries saved. When I showed them to my husband, he was like, don't you want something that's more playful, something for the kid, not for you? And I was like, the nursery is for me. And anyways, we went back and forth and we ended up with his nursery, which is obviously now his toddler room. And we've even moved houses, but the decorations and the theme kind of carried over, and I still absolutely love his room. But I want to do a series of videos that highlight the Montessori aspects of his room. Montessori is just a style of teaching and a style of life. We practice a lot of Montessori in our home. I don't love Montessori schools because they're very individualistic, and I really love the social aspect of Rio's current daycare and his current school. But at home, I love the independence and the creativity and the things that it builds in him. So at home, we practice a lot of different Montessori elements that we incorporate into our daily lives, our routines, and of course his bedroom. And I say Montessori inspired because it's definitely not fully Montessori. We have a lot more color than a lot of Montessori, and we have a lot more what most Montessori people would say clutter. But for us, it really works, and it definitely still helps us do those routines and those different things that I love about Montessori. So again, we're not like super rigid, and we definitely have different Montessori things all over the house and a lot of updates that we want to do, but I wanted to show you where we are today with Rio's room. So check it out.
Okay, this is Rio's room. Lots of colors, way more colors and books than in a typical Montessori room, but it works for us. We've added a changing table back with new baby coming, of course the beds and climbing, all these books, and then we have your typical Montessori shelf with the different toys that we rotate through, rocking chair for Rio and baby, and of course we have his wardrobe where he gets to pick his hat, his shirt, then his pajamas there on the left, socks and shoes on the bottom, and then over on the other side we have his routine cards that help him prepare for bed every night. Overall, we loved how this room turned out, all the color. It's so fun. It's a little brighter than typical Montessori, but it's my favorite room in the house. But if we're being honest, it's usually not this clean, and this ramp is usually here to climb up and slide to the top bunk where he mostly just plays. Speaking of climbing, wanted to address the bookshelves. Reading is really important for us, so we wanted to make that an emphasis in his room and in his life. But I get lots of questions about if he climbs these shelves, or maybe you've seen the videos of him climbing these shelves. And instead of fighting that battle, we decided to teach him to do it safely when we're in the room and in the room only. And he is pretty obedient about it. And I'm sure someday it'll be a problem, but overall it's another way that he has more independence, and we just anchored him on the wall really safe. So it's what's working for us for now. And since the bookshelves go so high, letting him climb himself is another Montessori way. He just has independence to the books. There's also the closet, which is just a nightmare. That will be a whole other video someday, but felt like I had to show it to you. But before we go, flash back to the most sweetest, precious little baby nursery in our old house. Look at little baby sleeping. Very same theme, but very much more baby. I loved it. Still really happy with the way the nursery turned out and the way it's transitioned into a big boy toddler room. Overall, love the theme, love the nursery, and I really, really, really love the Montessori nursery. So I can't wait to show you more about it.
I wanted to share the room with you, and I'll dive more into the specifics of routines and what we do with each of these items later, but for now, I just wanted to show it to you. Thanks for checking it out. If you have any more questions, you have specific questions, drop a comment down below and I will be happy to answer them more in later videos. Thank you guys for watching.